We're gonna be fitting up some curtain poles up here today. Right, now, do you see this wooden batten? Yeah? You can screw into it, yeah? But what I found when I was trying to screw into it is, if you look down here, we have some screws here, but these screws are too long. So what they're doing, if I show you, it goes through the wood, and then as you can see, yeah, see the gap where it's trying to get into the wall, but the wall is solid concrete, yeah. So the easiest way around that is we went out and we got some shorter screws, yeah.
Okay.
Now, this pole slides in to each other like that, yeah, and then it fits on there. They're held up by these brackets here, yeah. So what we're gonna do is, if I rest this just there, fit these brackets first, yeah, to the wall. Now, we could get our tape measure out and start measuring all over the place, but what I'm gonna do, instead of all that, is I'm gonna get the bracket. Now I can either line it up with the top there or bottom there. So I'm gonna line it up with the bottom. I'm gonna have it about an inch from the end. I get myself a tack and I just mark it there. That's where I'm gonna put my first screw. Yeah. So I've got my hole, got my screw, my screwdriver. Remember, clockwise to tighten, anti-clockwise to remove. Yeah. Now, if the screw is too long, what will happen is, as you're tightening it in, it will start to push the batten away from the wall. Yeah. So we got our screw there. Get it in there about that. We get our bracket. In the bracket, you've got a large hole there. Yeah. So you get it in there, get it on there, and we leave it loose.
Do that again. Do that apart again. The bracket.
Alright, here's our bracket.
Right.
Got a large hole through the middle. That's where our screw will go through.
Right.
And then it will just slide into the area there.
Okay.
Yeah? So we've taken our screw in a bit, slide it in, and we're just going to leave it loose, just like that. We won't tighten it up until we get the rest of them on. And once we get them on, and we rest our pole on it. See, that's another thing while I'm here. The pole won't go in there, yeah? So what you need to do, unscrew that one at the bottom there. And your pole sits on it, yeah? So once we put the others on, then once it's resting on there, this will sit square. So we're gonna put the other two on, and then we get back to you, okay? We've got both brackets up, one there, one there. Now we're going to try and get the other one roughly in the middle, yeah? Now, where we're going to do that, we get our tape measure, yeah? And we measure from there and, let's try to straighten that a bit, roughly, from there to there, which is 50, yeah? Yeah? Half of 50, 25, yeah?
Yeah.
If you don't know how to calculate it or whatever, you can do it just as easy with a bit of string. Just fold it in half, and that's where you need to be. So, your string needs to be about there somewhere, yeah? So if you're trying to figure out what's half of 25 and half of 50 and half of that. And that's it. So we're going to make our hole 25.
You need to screw.
About there. Yeah?
Okay.
Lift it stuff. You finish?
Yes.
Oh. Okay, now we've got our brackets up. I've put one screw in each just to position it. As you can see that one there. We're ready to put our pole on. Yeah? So if I start at this end, yeah, just straighten it a bit. I rest the pole on it, and there, undo that so it sits down flush, and there, right, Now my brackets, I just line them up, make sure they're all square, and I'll get my little tack I had earlier, which I can't find now, so I'll just use this screw, and I'll just make a mark there where my screw's gonna go. There, and I'll do the same to that one. So I'm gonna catch my screws in now, and then I'll show you. Okay?
Okay.
On the end of your poles, what happens? You have your pole. You get 3 lengths. Yeah, on the pole. I'm just gonna take this off the curtain. I'll put it on. Take it off again. Yeah, this one goes in there. That one goes in there. Like that. To make it. There you go. No need to explain that. Yeah. If you're only using the 2 parts like this, because those 2 won't join, they're exactly the same. Yeah. If you're using it like that, what you're going to find you have is one of these will fit in there, like that, perfect. But the other one will be too small. Yeah. So you get an extra bit comes with your thing, which is that size there, so that will fit. So what you need to do now is to take this one off and put this one on. So we've got little pliers here. What we've got to do is undo that nut there. Yeah? But when you're undoing, when you're undoing the nut, see that nut is coming off there? Yeah? You gotta make sure that the nut is turning and not the stud. Because if the stud starts to turn, it'll start to come off from the inside. Yeah? So you take your nut off. That one, just unscrew it, pull it, there we go. And this one, if you look at it, you can see the shape of it. One end is smaller than the other. Yeah? So the bigger hand goes on the inside. You put that on. And you put your nut back on. And you just nip it up. You ain't got to go mad tight in it because it's never going to move again. Should it be? Yeah. And then that should just slide into there. Yeah. And there you are. That's it. Yeah. Your curtain. Let's pull that one back out. Your curtain, what you do, just get your curtain, just fold it up like that. Yeah. And you just slide it onto your pole. Yeah. You get your other side of your curtain. Here we go. One. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, you got it there. You put that on there. And that's it. Your end, you can just press it back in. We may have to take that off again in a minute. I'm not sure. No, we shouldn't have to. That's basically it. So we just gotta find the middle. Yeah. And put our curtain pole up. So what we're gonna do is stretch it out a bit. Rest it on there. Get that off of the curtain. No, that's all the curtain. There you go. One on that side, one on this side. Get our curtain. Line it all up. There you are. You can put one bit of the curtain over. No, that's not a good idea. Just leave it as it is. Yeah, stretch it out to whatever length you want. I'll just come over here. And I can extend this end. And I can put it like that. And there you are.
And there you are.
The job done. Yeah? Curtain open, curtain closed. Yeah? once you're happy with your pole extension and everything, you then just tighten these up by hand. That's just to hold your pole in place. And there's one on each of the brackets. So you got one there, and last but not least, one there. You lock those up, and that's it. Your curtain is up, and it's all
Done.
good.
Ready?
Yeah, I'll get it in a minute, yeah? Okay, what I didn't show you, what I'm going to show you now, is when you put your curtains on, yeah, this is the inside, and that's the outside. Because what I've done, I've put it on like that, and obviously, I've put it on the wrong way around. So that's another thing to look out for when you're hanging a curtain. Make sure you put them on the right way, otherwise you're going to have to take it down and do it again. So we're taking our pole off, taking our end off, put our curtain back on, put our end back on, put our screw back in, tighten that back up, tighten that back up, and there you go. This time we're finished.